Yo, y'all already know what time it is. It's episode 10. Welcome back to the channel, man. Got my boy PolowMobTV in the building, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Of course,
throw my foes.
Throw them foes, man. Y'all already know, man. So we gonna get right into it. Y'all already know how these go, man. But this one different. This is definitely, I ain't gonna lie, this is before my time. Like, on an honest note, like, man to man, I found out about Polo Mob earlier this year. But after adding my dog, after him being at a couple of shows with us, you know what I'm saying? After just seeing his Instagram, this man has literally networked with damn near Texas. No lie. Damn near, if not Texas, damn near every rapper, trapper, he done porn stars, actors, you name it, he done already been there, you know what I'm saying? Wrestlers, whatever you want it to be. But before I get to brag about any of that, before we even get into that, man, go on and let the channel know where you from, man.
Polo Mob, just let y'all know I ain't from California, I ain't from Atlanta, I ain't from Memphis, I ain't from Florida. I'm right here in Waco, Texas.
Right here in Waco, Texas, man. Small city, big dreams, man. Small city, big dreams. So that brings me to my first question. So, of course, I found out about you through photography. Mm-hmm. Who put a camera in your hand?
What happened was me and my guy Lotto, you know, we started the Mob TV stuff together, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lotto Mob.
You know, later we kind of split ways and stuff, but you know, I would set the majority of the stuff up and he was doing the majority of the filming. But nothing against Lotto, you know, my boy, love you. Some things I didn't like how things were being filmed and, you know, being captured to where I felt like, okay, I want to pick up the camera now because I know what I want to grab and what I want to get. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I picked up a camera, because I wanted certain things that, you know, were being missed, that I felt like, oh, we should have had the camera on this. We had to shoot the camera on this to where, you know, to where I have it down packed where I know what I want to film and what I don't want to film.
Right.
So that's kind of how I got the camera in my hand. And then I wanted the pictures, so I had to learn how to
multitask.
Yeah, film and do photography on both ends. But yeah, that's how I got the camera in my hand, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted a better look, you know, and, you know, capture more things.
I'm not even going to lie to you. You really beat me to my next question. So when you on the scene, I always see my dog. It's either a light in his hand or it's a camera in his hand, but it's definitely a camera in his hand. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So when you multitasking, like, how does that work? Me, we be in multiple scenes together, you know what I'm saying? It's always love when we in the same building. It's crazy to even, y'all see, we in the studio, man. We in the lab, man. You know what I'm saying? No location.
We in the museum.
We in the museum. Polo Museum, man. No locations, no nothing. But just, when you multitasking, like, what do you make sure that you get? Like, what are you looking for? A certain angle, or you?
Well, like with me, if you notice me when I'm filming, I'm always back and forth to make sure that I'm getting the pictures that I want and making sure that I'm keeping my camera on what I want, you know, as I'm filming it. So it's really a lot of multitasking, a lot of just being observant. Like, you know, like I'm not even watching the show. You're never going to see me watching that. You're always going to see me looking at both of my cameras and both of my angles to make sure everything's on point. Like what's going on around me, can't even pay attention because I got too much shit going on, because I'm trying to get both, because most people can just get a little bit of footage and a couple pictures because, you know, they're shooting on one item, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I had to teach myself to do both because I wanted all the footage and then I wanted all the photos as well. So I just had to, in the beginning it was kind of difficult, but once I got it down, like, shit, I got it down packed to where, you know, I go hard with it now, shit.
No cap.
But I just stay observant, you know, and just keep looking at it.
If y'all be on my IG, man, I posted a picture with my partner T, Hot Female Hip Hop. Yeah, Polo took that picture. Polo took that picture, man. Shout out T for sure. Polo took that picture. I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of pictures that I'm finna get ready to post that Polo took. No cap. He took them at, we was at TOG Minor show. We was at the Skunk Fest. Yeah. We done been at shows. We done been at, we was in V-Live. No, that was the Cabaret. It was actually both of them.
Yeah.
But the Cabaret for sure. We've been damn near everywhere together. So
yeah, because I like to do that because, like, when I started out and got a real big buzz, a lot of camera people wanted to take pictures of me. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see a section called On the Job, to where you'll see me working whoever people would take pictures of me because they wanted pictures of me and the artist because I had a big enough name. So when I see people like Debo, T, you know, Mike P, you know,
shout out to y'all,
I remember how people would do me. So I wanted to get pictures of them in action to where they could share those photos and actually have a memory and be like, you know, because most people ain't going to do that. They're just worried about the artist. That's all they're going to take pictures of. But if I can get a shot of both of those people in it, you know, I want to show some love. Be like, so you can start your on the job. You know, you see me working with this person or this person or this person. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I get those pictures for y'all.
No cap. And what's so crazy, like, I'm so used to shooting behind the scenes. It was crazy seeing the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Like, I seen me behind the scenes. That should be crazy. So I'm definitely a major fan of the angles, man. Mm-hmm. So to the next question. We're going to say that we're going to answer it right after this question. But this is my next question for sure. How long have you been doing this?
Just the camera work?
How long have you been Polo Mob?
I've been Polo for a super long time, but Polo Mob about 12 years. 12? About 12 years. When me and Lotto started everything, you know what I'm saying?
12 years in the game, man. Do you ever get tired?
Oh, no. I mean, well, I get tired, but, you know, I got to take naps and shit like that. But, you know, before Mob TV, you know, like, I shot the beach, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was real cool with Hawk before he passed, Big Mo before he passed. You know, that's how Mob TV got so successful. Because in the beginning, just like Paul and Cam, they were promoters. You know, a lot of people don't know that. They just think that, oh, they did music and blew up. No, they were promoting for, like, cash money, handing out flyers at show. They were promoters, the same as me. I was promoting stuff, shopping tracks. Like, you know, I met Cam, Paul, Zero, Flip, all these people. So when then Mob TV came along, you know, I was already cool with all these people because I'm already networking with them on the other tip. So They're like, well, yeah, if you're doing videos, we need stuff like that. That's more promotion for us. So a lot of people were opened up to do interviews and drops and shows and photos because they needed that. So it was real easy for me to get in there and basically take off with the Mob TV stuff.
Right. And so just being on the scene with like all of those guys 12 years in, how do you feel about the music shift? Because I know you went from, I know like you know, you're naming a lot of like Houston rappers. So that Houston flavor, that old South, dirty South flavor, like how do you feel about the music from back then to the music that you're hearing now? Like I know you all up and down Dallas. I know you, how you feel? Like,
well, a lot of people might think I'm hating, but you know, really like Atlanta, Memphis, Florida, they really all bit off the Houston scene. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be honest. Like, everybody was biting off the Flip and Row and all them. You know, like, you know, 2 Cups, you know, that started here in Texas. And then you see it in Atlanta and a lot of stuff that, you know, Slabs, you know, like Fat Pat and them started the Slabs, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then, you know, it drift off into other states and stuff. So, like, Texas is like a big inspiration on the music scene, period, even today, you know what I mean? So it's like they kind of bit off of Texas slang, Texas a lot of stuff. Like, they stole a lot of stuff, you know, and whoever says it, you know, you can suck a dick and eat my shit because that's just facts, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They bit off this Texas slang, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the transition, you just hear a lot of Houston, Dallas, and a lot of people's music today, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Man, it's going good, y'all. It's going good. I got a list full of questions, though. I don't think I'm going to run out today. I might run out, but I don't think I'm going to run out no time soon. So, by far, what was your most favorite show to attend, to be a part of? You felt like the energy was there, the crowd was there, the vibes was there, the energy was there. All around, just A. What was your favorite show?
I mean, like, to be honest, the 2 people that I'm going to tell you, you're going to be like, what? These 2 guys? Nah.
Talk to me. Got to talk.
Like the best 2 shows where the energy was there, the music, you know, just the present on stage, like, it never gets old. Like, my 2 favorite performers, one would be Do or Die. You know, shout out my boy AK and B-Lo. You know what I'm saying? And the second is going to be you're not going to think it'd be coming from Polo, but it's Riff Raff, Jody High Roller. Shout out my boy Riff Raff, Jody High Roller. They got good music, good props. The energy's there. Like, that group and then that person is probably the best performances that I have ever seen. If you ever get a chance to check either one of those out, like you're gonna see what I be seeing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was a little bit younger, I was like rapping up. I ain't too old. Y'all know I graduated 2015, but like I want to say like sophomore, junior year in high school, I was on Riff Raff. Like people thought people thought I was trolling. I'm not trolling. Riff Raff used to go crazy. I remember when he had finished up a song, he was talking to Noise, but he was like, I just bought a Versace poodle. I say, yeah, okay.
Got that $1 million mullet coming to DBI.
No, for real.
I like Riff Raff. He's a great performer, and his shows are off the chain. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking cool as a motherfucker.
For sure.
Yeah, but it'd be Do or Die and Riff Raff. Those are the two best shows that I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of fucking people perform. So those two, those are the two best shows I've ever seen performances of.
Man, with this question, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This is November the 3rd right now?
Second day.
Today is November the 2nd. Y'all gonna, like, as many interviews as I get in the month of November, I'm gonna talk about the Waco Awards with everybody that's nominated. This is my first time being nominated for any of this shit.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, have you been nominated for? I used to pay attention, but I was always focused on like 3 things. I was always focused on like Trail Ride Group or Rapper of the Year or you know what I'm saying. Verse of the Year.
This is my first time ever being nominated for an award. But like I get a question a lot, like why ain't you ever won awards? I mean, with me, I've accomplished so much in my career. Like I don't need an award to prove that. You know what I'm saying? It's right there, set in stone with pictures, videos, and stuff like that. Like,
facts,
and no one can take that from you. And I don't need an award to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like some people feel like I need this award, because it's gonna put me there where I need to be. But it's like I don't need no award, to say that I haven't accomplished things that no one else has. I've done more stuff here in Waco than a lot of people have, and worked with more artists than anybody has here in this thing. And I don't need a award to justify that because it's all set in stone with, my work ethics and people I've worked with. You know what I'm saying? So if I ever get an award, that's cool, but I don't need it to be validated, basically. You get what I'm saying?
I'm loving what I'm hearing, man, for sure. I'm not going to lie to you, like...
But shout out A-Ray, that's my boy.
Shout out, hey,
he was in the trenches when I started, too.
A-Ray was the TV to be.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Ciphers.
Like, that A-Ray TV influenced Debo TV, like. Back then, I was on A-Ray TV when he had every single one of the Keystar mixtapes on there. Mm-hmm. He had Pat Bean, like all the Pat Bean music on there when we was all in high school. And he had like just, if you was from Waco rapping, I remember like OL3. OL3 used to be my favorite rapper, bro. I'm telling you. OL3 used to get on that cypher and talk his noise. He used to have all of them on the website. You know what I'm saying? And when I used to sit there and just look at that, I used to be like, damn. This nigga got a real platform. You know what I'm saying? Like when you want back then when it was time to get posted, if A-Ray wasn't posting it or you know what I'm saying, or if it wasn't this many amount of views, it was always like, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna make it.
Yeah. A-Ray was doing his thing. He helped a lot of local artists get where they're kind of at today. You know what I mean?
No cap. Shout out to y'all for the cipher idea. Whoever idea was to shoot that cipher, nigga. Oh my goodness, y'all created so many dollars off of that cipher. It was ridiculous. But back on topic. I know with being a photographer, it comes with a lot of editing, it comes with a lot of labor, but it also comes with a lot of human. You know what I'm saying? A human doing it at the end of the day. So like, did you have like anything or anybody that just kept you like driven, kept you locked in?
No, like I just kind of created my own style. Like if you go, I think I'm up to photo album 51. Each of my photo albums are gonna have like 200 pictures a piece. Mm-hmm. So if you go back to photo album 1 and compare to what I'm doing now, you can kind of see the growth. Like when I go back and look at those old photos, like there'll be a dope ass photo, but I didn't edit it right, or I didn't put the logo on there right. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what I was doing. But as I progressed, I just built my style. Just started playing with stuff and filters, editing, lighting, color corrections, to where now I kind of got my own style. And my style is like, a lot of people aren't doing photos like what I do. So, like that's why you see a lot of people share my stuff. Like Dirks shared my stuff, Migos, Trina, Dolph, everybody from Texas has shared a Mob TV photo, or
including your boy.
Like even Scarface, when Twitter was real hot, like yours truly had the default, baby. This was out Scarface for that, But yeah, I've had a lot of people, share them Mob TV photos, and because they be super icy for sure.
Nah, for real, man. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it was like we had. Oh no, it was just a lot of cameramans popping out like all at once.
Oh yeah.
Like it was crazy. Of course, popping out come with comparisons. How did you feel about all comparisons?
Well, like me, I'm always peep who's working or who's just got a camera in their hand just to look cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I shout out Debo, Mike P, T. And then Easy TV,
shout out to my boy E,
because they be working.
When you see this,
see, they be working.
Shout out E, man.
They stay consistent. They're at events. They're traveling. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing it just to be cool or try to be on the scene. Like they're actually putting work in. Working with the artists who are hot, like helping them build their buzz. And, like, really getting out there doing some work, you know what I'm saying? So, like, T, Debo, Mike P, and then Easy, you know what I'm saying? Those are 4 people, that I really see that are out there, really putting in the camera work, progressing as they need to progress, to get where they need to go. Like, they're not doing it to be cool or because it's a trend. They're doing it because they take it serious. And I like that.
Fire-headed dragon, man. Y'all heard him, man. 4 cameras and Polo, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna shout out himself, but I'm gonna shout out Polo for sure. He didn't talk to me like behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't help my mental. He didn't got me back right at times when I just felt like I was just out of this world. And I know, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna happen to everybody. But now on to our next question. Outside of photography, like, that's all the world really know you for. Like, do you got any other hobbies other than photography?
Oh yeah, like I like to build shit. Like you just looking around. Like I build lamps. I do the art. I build collages. I build lanyards. There's like Debo, I customize shoes. I do canvases. I'm real artistic. Like if it's something dealing with some art, oh yeah, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Customizing some shirts, so I'm all for it. Like something funny that I always get, and I'm not gonna name no artist, but a lot of these artists always get roasted. They be like, "Damn, how you gonna let your cameraman be flyer than you?" Like who's the real artist here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm known for being fly. So I like artwork and I like customizing shit. You know what I'm saying? I would give you a tour, but you know what I'm saying? We can just give you just what you're seeing in the background.
We big 101. Hey, maybe coming soon. We might get a life of Polo.
You might get the Debo TV cribs. You know what I'm saying?
Polo might call me. He might. Hey, I'm ready to shoot that life of Polo. Hey, we never know. I'm just putting it in his head, man. I'm putting something in his head. You never know. So,
I might let him do a little B-roll to shine in there. Some lamps I've done. Edit it in. We'll see what's up.
Yes, sir. But we not wrapping it up right now. I'm just what's the name? Where can they find you at? Like, word for word, IG, Facebook.
Everything's gonna be like PolowMobTV, like PolowMobTV.
And I'm gonna put that right here. I'm gonna put it right above his head. That's gonna be the IG and the Facebook for sure.
Yeah, you just Google. You can Google that, and all the shit's gonna pop up.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big enough where you can Google me. You know what I'm saying?
Polo with a W at the end, man. W for Waco.
Nah, copyrighted purposes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ralph, I ain't trying to have old Ralph Lauren sue me, so I throw the W on the end, you know what I'm saying?
No cap.
Plus, that's all I wore back in there, were just all polos. That's kind of how I got my name.
For sure. And so, what can we expect from Polo in the next 2 years?
I mean, you're going to expect a lot of photos, a lot of shows that I do. I really need to get back to editing stuff. Like, I got a lot of shit. Like I told Gio when he did this little interview on me, I have enough content that's done, completed right now to where I could drop one episode every month for, like, the next 12 years. Like, I ain't got to shoot shit. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole fucking catalog of fucking all your favorite hip-hop artists, mainstream over there just done. I just have to find the time to edit it down, and, you know, and get it out there. But, you know, being one person, it's hard doing everything, like all your PR work, all your own management, setting up all your own shows, and working and trying to find sleep during, you know, all this. It's just, you know, it's hard to do everything by yourself. Like, that's why when people have a team, things usually go a lot smoother and things get a lot bigger than, you know, someone doing everything by themselves.
No lie, no lie. One thing I did have to learn, it's only 24 hours in a day, man.
You got to spend it how you're going to spend it.
You got to spend it how you spend it. Boom. Editing. Is it your biggest nightmare?
Not really. It's just that it's time consuming because, like, you have to realize, like, okay, if I have a project on someone, I probably got over 40, 50 hours on them. So, like, I have to watch all that, go through it, break it down, and continue to break it down to get it into, like, within a 2-hour. So it's kind of hard to take 50 hours and turn it into 2 hours. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And then
True
I have all the cameos of who they did songs with, asking them how they met this artist, what they like most about them. Put that in there, then tie in the song that they have together behind it. So it's all about the placement for me, where I'm going to place everything, have to watch everything. Like, the editing part's pretty easy. The graphic parts where I'm putting all these individual Twitters, Instagrams, that's real time consuming. You know what I'm saying? It's just I have to find time because, you know, a lot of people, like, they'll do interviews and that's how you're going to make money off YouTube, if you just drop interviews. But I like doing, like, when I drop something, it's going to be official. It's going to have, like, behind the scenes. It's going to have show footage, interviews, cameos, studio sessions, to where it's like, you know, it's an official.
It's really all the segments that a lot of YouTubers post in one.
Yeah, because some people just have access to certain things, but when I'm cool with the artist, I have access to everything they're doing. So it's easier for me just to film it all and then put it all into one big shebang, to where it's like my projects, if you watch them, ain't no one doing shit like that because people don't have access to these artists like me. Unless it's someone's personal cameraman, but even then they don't put it out like that.
Right.
So.
And just being able to have that access like that. I ain't gonna lie, this man got backdoor service at all clubs. Except that one, we both had that look.
I mean, yeah.
We ain't gonna say nothing about y'all, but.
And I will say, you know, shout out to Debo, because that is the first show Polo has ever paid to get into. And I said, if Debo's good enough to pay, Polo's good enough to pay.
Nah, for real.
Because I was about to throw the biggest fit. I was about to have, we're not going to say what show we were at, but I was about to have that motherfucker. You better come up here and grab us, motherfuckers. Hey. Shit. I didn't drive all the way down here to be paying to get no damn show while I'm filming you.
Hey. That club, man, y'all get it together, man.
But since Debo paid, I was like, Polo good enough to pay, because Debo was his official cameraman. So I was like, if he's gonna pay, you know, I gotta let my little ego, you know, deflate it a little bit. So I went ahead and paid to get in. But that's the first show I ever paid to get into.
For sure. So backdoor service, just green light, locked in with so many managers, locked in with a lot of like.
Yeah, you name them, I shoot them. You know,
I'm trying to ask it the right way. Like, I know if I had the services that you had, or like if I had the connection you had, like, I'd be feeling like the king.
Yeah, so you can't feel like that.
That's what I'm trying to say. So how do you feel? Like, what be on your mind when you get all this? Like, when you got all this service?
Like, one thing about me, I'm a very humble, genuine person, because I believe in the Lord, you know, my Lord and Savior, and I know just as fast as He can give it to you,
He can take
it away. So when people, which I've seen firsthand, people get these egos, you know, they get into these situations and they don't appreciate it. So God takes it away from them. You know, one thing about me, you know, I help people out. You know, I'm real genuine. I'm real humble. I've been messing with people for so long. Like, I'm just not one of those people that's ever been real arrogant about it. You know, that's just not my style, because I know, like I said, the Lord giveth, the Lord could take it away. And I want Him, I want Him to keep on blessing me. Like I went to this show with Trina and Erica Banks just this past weekend. I've been trying to get a hold of Tay Money, you know, for the past 8 months. And I go up there, and there's this guy that's one of my friends, you know what I'm saying? He set me up with Chanel West Coast. He used to manage Young Nation. And he's like, Polo, I ain't seen you since before COVID. I was like, you know, I gave my boy Q a hug. I was like, boy, I'm just glad to see you alive. He was like, bro, I'm managing Tay Money now. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been trying to get a hold of you for I don't know how many months. I've been hitting that email. He's like, you been emailing us? He's like, I'm getting on top of the people over there because they ain't told me nothing about you. I'm getting on that shit, but anything you want with Tay, I got you, baby. And I was like, so shout out my boy Q Taylor, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be getting some stuff in with Tay Money, you know.
That's a lot of names, bro. I don't know none of these names. I'm tripping. I don't know none of these names, man. I'm tripping. But I know.
She's a white female artist out of Dallas. You know, she's starting to make a big buzz.
But I'm knowing her. See, you already underlining. Like,
oh, yeah. I'm going to be tapped in with who's doing stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times, like, in a lot of cases, like, say someone like you or I'll give you an example, okay? You may not know this rapper. He's Hispanic named Cap G.
I know who that is.
Okay, so I didn't know who Cap was. You know, shout out my homeboy Juan and Cap, but my homeboy Jay Trouble. He's like, you heard of Cap G? I was like, no, I ain't heard Cap yet. He's like, we need to check him out. I was like, if it's coming for you, say less.
No, for real. Shout out Jay Trouble.
And then I hit up Cap's people, and then they saw who I worked with, so they're like, oh yeah, we want to definitely work with you. And I was like, so when y'all come to Texas, I will be down there on a tour, blah blah blah. Hooked up with them, genuine. You know what I'm saying? And first time I ever heard any of his music was at the venue, at the show. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists, I don't even listen to their music. I haven't even heard it, so I'm actually on the stage with them hearing it for the first time. But if someone that I fuck with tells me I need to fuck with someone, I know they ain't going to be telling me no bullshit. So basically, I'm gonna fuck with them. Like my homeboy Skip, you know, free my homeboy Skip, you know, with Goldie Gas Man and all them. He put me on Asian the Brat. You know, so it's like when someone tells me to check someone out, I don't even check them out. I just hit them up, see what I can get cleared, and see what I get rolling with them, and then I'll hear their music for the first time on stage. Most of the time.
That's crazy, man. Backdoor Polo. That's gonna be his name on my phone, man. I gotta change it after this.
Yeah, like my boy Mike here in Waco, he does security. He's like, I know it ain't official to Polo pull up.
Nah, for real.
If I see Polo, I know the artist is gonna show up, and I know it's straight and legit.
Nah, for real, man. I'm telling you, just being able to be around guys like y'all, bro. Just being able to, you know, be surrounded by like people that's just as driven as I am. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It was
just genuine people.
It was a major honor having you here. It was a major honor meeting you when I did. No, don't nobody know my mama worked, but nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, my mama came home, she say, you know somebody named Polo? Yeah, that's my boy. He talking about you at work, man. He proud of y'all. Man, just knowing that you knew so many of my people before I even met you, that shit crazy, bro. And I just want to I wanted to wait till I got on the video, on the channel, just in person to tell you, like, bro, I appreciate you for everything you
it's all love.